Beat him up. Oh, the flash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ay. Shard of the Monolith. More like Shard of the Dumb. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. You're going to be playing Skarner versus Kayn. Probably a Skarner favored matchup. The Kayn is weak early, and if you're not strong early against Skarner, well, Skarner gets away with the early game. For the runes, we got Aftershock, Shield Bash, Conditioning, and Overgrowth. Those will give us a whole lot more tankiness. And the Shield Bash and the Aftershock also give you a little bit more damage. The secondary runes being Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity, both giving us movement speed, saving us some gold. That movement speed is pretty important to be able to stay on top of the target. You want to engage, but then also stay hitting them so that you're applying the on-hit from the rock. So you pick up the rock, you get 3 autos. Boom, bam, and then pow. That pow, you gotta hit them 3 times to get it, so easier said than done. Alrighty, generally we'll be pathing towards the bot side here. If you're pathing towards bot side, you're probably having a good time. Skarner's very, very good at ganking bot lane with your E, allowing you to go over walls, creates very strong flanks that the enemy has a tough time warding against, or even having the time to ward against. Go all the way back to their jungle, not too likely. Until we see something obvious, we don't have to skip our camps, but Skarner's a champion that's really online once you're level 3. Right now the bot lane's trading somewhat. And the way the Alistar's schmooving around, you know? And the way Morgana's missing Q, you know? That gives me a little something. So I'll be moving on down here on level 3. You would imagine these guys would fight. Skipping our red, skipping our Krugs, and then getting in a flank position here. There we go. Alistar's in. E. Auto. W. Auto. Moving. Q. And now will be that. If you're wondering how we got the kill, it's from the passive. Whenever you damage them with the abilities, then you deal percentage HP, max health, magic damage. Alrighty. First gank successful. We walked at the bot laners, and they didn't use sums and die. No way. Q. W. I have smite for this. Auto. Q smite. Nice. Now, I can just go right back to my camps. We don't have to re-gank. Mr. Kayn. Get away from my red buff. I'll just pull this bad boy down. You're going to try to invade me, you're going to waste a lot of time, okay, big man? Fair enough by him since we used our smite, but good luck on that red buff, okay? You have my blessing. So step 1. When the enemy missteps, you want to try to punish it as Skarner. But you got to be watching the map to do so. The things I saw was the Alistar schmooving around. Being really antsy. Auto. Auto. He's going to get the smite here, but that's okay. Run! Pulling him into my bot lane here. E. Run! Oh! Yes. Yes. Q. W. Clean him up. Go ahead, clean him up. I'm surprised we only kill one of them. Ruby Crystal. Or Giant Spell. Ruby Crystal. Rejuve bead to the top side. Oh, man. Oh, man. They tried to walk back to lane as if they owned the place. Well, let's get involved here. I would imagine the enemy just keeps going in. We have 2 forms of CC. You would hope that we would hit some. There you go. W. Go ahead, guys. Land some damage. Go ahead. Listen, once you start one play, suppose it gets crazy. The main deal is that you want to follow the play as Skarner. Even though this is happening, it's fine for us to go to it. We can go back to our camps later. This champion doesn't have big responsibilities like the other sort of like beginner champs that we usually go over. If a play is happening, it's pretty simple that you can go to it. It's not going to be the case every time, but it's going to be the case most of the time. Especially when you're a beginner, you better check it out. Because if you're there, then you have value as Skarner. If you farm into it, then the play's going to be done before you get there. So now, as that play has happened, I'm going to farm my camps, get level 5, and then we can look to fight again. Schmack. Q, Q, Q. Auto. Oh! Bink. Alrighty, and just like that, we are level 5. Porky has no W. Waiting. Q. Mere corkscrew. W. Schmack. 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 E. Slam. There you go. Thank you very much, Mr. Zerath. Well, I don't have my E up for a little bit. Pretty sure Kane skipped his camps for that gank too, which is very odd. The big man doesn't care. He just runs at me, my laners, but not his jungle camps. Definitely not the objectives. It's fine. Hello, level 4 loser. Loser. Alrighty, let's reset. You might be thinking Void Grubs. I don't have a top laner right now. I don't have a mid laner right now. So, if Kane wants those, that's fine. We'll spend our gold and then get back onto the map. Mostly playing for the bot side here. We only need a couple camps for level 6. So what I'm thinking, if Kane is continuing to play on the top side here, and then I'll move into his blue side, get level 6, flank bot lane, have a good time. I don't really need to get level 6 right now though. I'm already level 5.5, we're doing pretty good, so if I wanted to just do a play in the lanes, that would be fine. The giant spell with the crystalline bracer with the ruby crystal, they all do the same thing. HP. They simply make us tankier. And then building into that heartsteel gives us one hell of a first item, giving us 900 HP. Skarner has HP scalings on most of his abilities for the damage, so even though you build tanky, you still deal damage through that. Well, if we're waiting for bot lane to show. There we go. Take a little Gromp and then take a little bit of bot lane right here. Now we could get interrupted, but that's okay. We're gonna Q, and then just move right into him. It's too far away for us to really use the E. Onto the Kaisa. Hi, Alistar. Knock me up. Go ahead. Q. W. Q. E. Slam. Schmack. Alrighty, and a couple minions, and bam, we're level 6. Alrighty, boys, time for the dragon. My bot lane's kind of low. There is that one turret play for them to take, but it'd be best if we work as a group here, and then try to take the dragon right here, right now. Corkscrew, buzz off. Q. Morgana lands a Q, then we can go in. Jinx tanking, come on, man. Alrighty, we're free to go now. Corkscrew is buzzed off. Alrighty, so we kill the bot lane, take the dragon. Let's go ahead and do the scuttle crab, and then we can get a reset off. Level 6, now we have our ultimate. We deal magic damage, and then we also pull enemies towards us. So that's going to grab the first 3 champions in front of you. So the enemy can't block it, but easier said than done. That's why I kind of prefer Flash instead of Ghost on Skarner, because you have the ability to Flash ulti come mid and late game. Alrighty. Reset, get that heartsteel, and then all we have to do is get level 7 and we can look for another play. What would be very nice would be to clear most of my blue side and then go bot side, because if I clear my blue side, Kane has nothing to clear as I'm ganking. Yeah, beat him up. Alrighty, so heartsteel gives us 900 HP, 200% base HP regen, and then whenever we hit the bad guys, we deal bonus damage. Man, he already took my blue side. That's it, Wolves. I'm gonna beat you up for this. Gives us more HP and then deals... your initial hit on the enemy will deal more damage based on your bonus HP. The more points you have in Q, generally the more clear speed you have. And then once you've spent that slam, you can kind of just start kiting the camp out. Your auto attacks don't do a whole lot to the camp. So you can stand here doing the most pathetic stings you've ever seen. These like auto attacks physically repulse me, but you got me. Schmack. Alrighty, skipping to Krug. Enemy bot lane shoved. They're gonna have to pay the price for this. Sweeper, pick up that rock, and then off we go. E, slam. So no black shield. Flash, ulti. W, moving. Schmack, Q, schmack. Slam. Slam. Corkscrew going in. Make sure we block the rockets for Jinx. Q is fine. Oh, I couldn't get my E off. Q. Jinx, come on. Deal some damage. WQ, auto, E. Slam. Slam. This is the part of Skarner where it's like legit overpowered. All you have to do is be on top of your carry like this, and you win. If there's any champion that has to dive, you win. Alrighty, let's reset. Let's get to those Void Grubs. No reason to walk all the way back to those. I guess I'll just go a little bit of Balmy Cinder. Give me more damage. I don't even need my tier 2 boots yet. To the top side. I'll play for the Void Grub spawn here. Although we don't have ulti, I'll just see if I can start these without any contest and then take them. Whoa, this guy went Black Cleaver. Okay. He's playing for real. Little does he know I have 1 billion HP and no armor. Pew. Schmack. Schmack. They got too many fellows coming to this one, so we'll just go ahead and back off. Back to the camps. It was fine. We can play for the dragon respawn. If we fight topside, then we'll be outnumbered. Phew. I mean, so far so good. Zero's gonna have to get back to lane, so try to escort him there. Any noobs in this bush? Alrighty, Alistar and them return back to lane. We got our level up. So we might as well try to flank mid lane, huh? Looks like Alistar only used one of his wards. Alrighty, so just walk in like we own the place and then E over the wall here. Simple enough. You want to avoid that big raptor. Schlam. Auto. Auto. Skarner is balanced. Skarner is cool. I skip all my camps, and it does not matter. Whoa, Nelly. W, E, slam. Whenever you hit them with the third hit of the rock, or if you throw it, it's gonna slow them regardless. What a strong champion. I'm level 8 off just killing bad guys. Now Kane's level 9, but that's alright. We're just gonna stick around here. We're gonna see if Kaisa wants to come play, and she does. But we don't have any allies, so that's alright. We'll just go ahead and back off. Play it coy, because these guys are on timer. That means they gotta do something right here, right now. Go ahead and start throwing rocks at this guy. Phew. Oh, he didn't go in? Alistar's got some schmoves, huh? Too bad my champ's OP. Run! Already back to the camp. Well, since my bot lane reset, no dragon for us. Makes them even in dragons. It is what it is. Since I spent my ulti, I'll just farm my bot side here. Whenever we're skipping our camps, then you build up the jungle treats, and then whenever you complete the camp, then it'll give you more of your jungle pet completed, as well as a little bit of extra gold. Not to mention the catch-up XP. For most of the early game, you can skip your camps and always come back to them, and they'd be pretty much even level with the enemy jungler. But if you do the plays before they can, even though you're lower level, it'll be alright. It'll be alright because the play is done and then they farmed into nothing. At least if the play is successful. All attack speed, no damage, eh?
Killing spree.
Won't be able to get to this in time. Damn. So we're pathing towards the top side. We'll clean up our camps here, and then, as all good things, with all of our plays, we'll equalize in levels with the Kayn. So he's been farming, as he should. And then we've been making plays, so we're lower on XP. It's totally fine to be one level down on the enemy jungler whenever it's this sort of matchup, tank versus an assassin. Because once you enter the second part of the mid game, then you'll have all the time in the world to farm. Malphite would risk it all, eh? Now we want the Rift Herald, but we need our lanes to be in position for them. I don't even want to be in the river without my lanes doing anything. Q, W, run! That guy's level 11. Nice, we dodged. E. Well, I got one noob. Ulti! You're coming with me, Buster. W. Q. Rock. Take that. Kane's 2 levels up. Do we care? No. No, I have winning lanes, personally. Mr. Orn, run! Now we can try to help this guy out, but no guarantee. Okay, is he beast? Schlam. W. Schmack. 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 No! Mr. Orn. I'm all by myself here, so this isn't gonna pan out too well. W, E, auto. Q, moving. There we go, Jinx Rocket. And now we do the objective, Bob. My team pushed, took the turret. All I had to do was react to the king committing to a play, and then luckily we could clean him up, and now we do that Rift Herald. If you do the Rift Herald first, it's kind of out of order. You have to earn it. The enemy really gave it to us this time, huh? Fight, fight, fight. Actually, let's stay on the map. Let's do our blue side camps and get level 11 ourselves. Because we'll be playing on the bot side for a long time on the next turn since that dragon's coming up. As Skarner, each level gives you tankiness, gives you damage, but the most important part as you go into the mid game is that you get more points into your basic abilities, the Q and the W. The more Q you get off, the more W you get off, the better. And each time you put points in them, you increase the damage and lower the cooldown. So they're more effective and you get to cast them more often. Sunfire Cape, Negatron Cloak, Control Ward, and to the bot side. Do my Krug here. Careful bot lane, I'm gonna farm one camp. Are we all cool with that? The 500 gold shutdown, Bob. So far we have 200 stacks on the heartsteel, giving us bonus 203 HP. Normal. Normal item. Alrighty, level 11. More damage on our ulti, lower cooldown. Now, where all the carries are right here, I want to try to sneak in. But then again, the play's happening over here. Let's just bring it around town. Took forever to kill that guy. Alrighty, we have a good flank position here. Rock, smite, W, auto, slam, auto, auto. Pick up another rock. Schmack, schmack, Q, ulti. You're coming with me, Buster. Delivered. Drop the Rift Herald. What other champion, Bob? Imagine Belveth during that play. Alrighty? I dash in, I take 900 damage, and then can't fight. Morgana, where are you going? Okay. Woman driver or what? Alrighty, boys, time for the dragon. Morgana messed up the mid push by messing up the Rift Herald. Take a little snack on the way out. Now we need to do this fast before we get collapsed on here. Luckily I have my friends, kind of. Morgana, baby, focus up. It's not time to take that bot turret. One pretty good tip with Skarner is that if you pick up that rock, it starts the cooldown. Let's stay, let's stay. And then if you use the E, you extend that duration. Slam. Schmack. Push bot, push bot. Keep the play going. These guys are topside. Can they do Baron? No. Push. Push. Rock also gives you bonus structure damage if you're hitting it. E, moving. Slam, W, ulti. You're coming with me, Buster. All the meanwhile we're tanking that, no problem. Schmack, W, run! Jinx is so dead, eh? Block the W. Slam. Okay. Run! Take this. Picey gets my shutdown. Too much from the Jinx. It is what it is. Since I can't take the Baron, it doesn't matter too much. And then we'll build into Jack Show as our third item. You could get Kanik Rukin or something like that. It's just they're mostly physical damage, so I'd rather mix the stats here. Jack Show is a perfect, like, last item for Skarner. And your third item is basically always going to be your last item. So we get HP on our first one, HP, armor, ability haste, and some damage on our second one. And then as our third item, we get both armor, magic resist, HP. But then once we complete the Jack Show, we get the Voidborn Resilience, which gives us bonus resistances as we're fighting. So much of what we are is a tanky piece of shit, and we just get tankier with that Jack Show. Okay, we did not have to contest this. Ay, Dios. There goes the world's most fed ADC. Oh, this is going to take us a while. Slam, auto, Q, schmack, W, schmack. Go ahead, die. Flash, Q. Noob down. We're going to use our E probably just for distance here. Okay, E's fine. Q, ulti. Q, smack. Smack. W, schmack. Go ahead, die. Thank you. Now these fellas. Very tanky. Maybe. Slam. The main deal here as Skarner is that you always want to be applying that damage with your schmack, staying on top of them, and then also CCing them. The W and the E being very, very important. Thanks, Morgana. Well, we killed them all. Suppose we try for the Baron here. Jinx, come on down. Now Kayn has respawn. E. Oh! Smite. Nice. Lucky. Moving. Well, my E's on a forever cooldown here. Job's done. Fine. Oh. Jack Show, and now with Baron buff, our team has the enhanced ability to push, so we want to be pushing with them. Look at the minimap. Where's my team at? That's right, they're mid lane. Where are we going? That's right, mid lane. Jinx is there. Alright, I'm farming. But just enough for like the one camp. To stop for more? Bob. We just don't have too much time. As a tank, your job is to engage the fight, but also frontline with your team. Your carries are very vulnerable, so you want to be with them. Alright, you give everyone the blue buff, and to the sidelines we go. My team will be pushing mid, and if I'm left side mid here, then I'll be able to engage on to the enemy team as a surprise, or try to peel for them if a fight starts. Right here, I'd rather be on top of them than trying to surprise or dive the enemy. With my E, I can immediately interrupt. Same with my ulti. And we can just spam the W and Q like no one's business here. Is fine, engage on me. Ulti! W! There we go. E, slam, Q. Run! Okay, we're going down, but should be fine. If we eat that much damage, you would hope my team cleans up. They're playing it way too far back. It's a single Malphite, a 1-in-6 Malphite. My team's running for the hills. We got a black shield for the Jinx, and everyone's running like that. Come on. Already 1 for 2 so far. Usually that'd be a wipe, Bob. Let's get some more armor. It's all going to be that Red Kane's damage onto me. Red Kane deals more damage to tanks. Ay, ay, ay. Glam. Whoa. Guys, focus up. Let's get out there. My team needs me. Jesus Louise. Bob, I'll tell you one thing. Skarner just ain't right. I just tanked 5 people in that fight, and I'll tell you one thing. That just ain't right. I would have wished to get more from that Baron buff, but sometimes those sort of things are out of your control. Now, the plays have stopped. So now, we're just looking to farm until our team gets back on the map. The worst thing you can do as a Skarner is try for some silly solo play, so we won't be doing any of that. We'll just be biding our time. Jinx moves up the map, so do I. Slam, W, auto, ulti. Smack Q, get that slow. W, Q, nice, noob down. Alrighty, and then I just want to stay with my team here. Make sure we can't get TP'd on. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't keep pushing here. Thank you, Alistar. W. Want to keep frontlining here. Just buying time. They can't kill me. It's okay. Bob, I'm running out of mana though. Q. I don't even have a slam here. I'm sitting in the jungle just for mana. The Jinx is already dead. E. Slam. Smack. 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 W. Auto. Noob down. Let's get some mana here. Okay, GG I guess. Jinx has no HP. Push, push, push. Well, for as bad as the last fight went, this one was super easy. Make sure to use that rock as you're pushing. It gives you attack speed and it gives you extra damage. Smack. Alrighty, GG. Final score 9-2 and 15. Bob, Skarner's broken, and you better play him while you can. Okay? Hope you enjoyed the game. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.